Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop a new educative content like this. In this channel, it's all about trading. It's all about learning how to trade in the forex market or investing in the financial market. So in today's video, I'm going to show you one of the best institutional reference points shown by ICT or an XMC. ICT himself approved this particular concept to be one of the best trading concept or trading model or entry model in the ICT or in the SMC concept way of trading. So stay connected to the end of this particular video and you'll literally learn a lot on how you can use this approach to take your trades. So in this video, I'll be giving you where and how you are going to identify it and also show you how you can use it to take your entrance. So, and this particular approach that I'm coming to show you here is what we call a breaker block way of entering or the breaker block approach. So I'll show you how to identify a breaker block, what a breaker block is, and how you can use it to take your trades as a forex trader. So without wasting much time, let me give you a sketch of a breaker block, how a breaker block looks like. A breaker block, we have two types of a breaker block. We have the bullish breaker block and then we have the bearish breaker block. And a breaker block, it is a failed order block. An order block, it is the last bullish candle or the last bearish candle before an upward or a downward move. And that order block, we have two types of order block as well, which is the bullish order block and then the bearish order block. So a bearish or a bullish order block, let me first give you a scenario of a bullish order block. It is the last, it is the last bearish candle before an upward move. That's a bullish order block. So if we see a structure like this, we have price giving us a break of structure to the downside, to an upside. So here we have a structure break. That's a break of structure here. And before price break this structure, there is an order block that is created beneath this particular low here. So you have an order block that is created here, and this particular order block is what we call the bullish order block. So the last bearish candle before an upward movement of price is what we call the bullish order block. So in this order block, this is also one of the institutional reference point. So we'll be expecting, as a trader, you'll be expecting price to come into this zone of order block, this particular zone, to come into this particular zone of order block, test this particular order block, and then give you a action to continue to an upside, right? So if price fails to respect this particular order block, that's what we now have as what as our breaker block. So in this scenario, we'll be expecting price to retrace back to this level, respect this order block, and then continue moving bullish or moving higher, right? So if price fail to use this particular order block and then breaks beneath this order block, then we have a breaker block. So a fail in order block is what we call a breaker block. So in this case, we have a bullish breaker block. So if price fail to hold at the order block level, then we have a breaker block. So in this case, price fails here, so expecting price to retrace back to that other block, and then we continue moving what? Moving bearish to the downside. So a breaker block always take a what? A liquidity above here. Fail to what? Fail to break, fail to hold another block, and then a break and go and retest at that particular zone before moving. And this is an example of what? Of a bullish breaker block. We have what we call a bearish breaker block. A bearish breaker block is also a fail order block. And in this case, we have price coming to the downside. If price moves to the downside, give us a retracement and break this particular structure to the downside. So in this case, we'll be having a break of structure here. So since we have this break of structure, now an order block is formed around here. And this particular order block is what we call a what? A bearish order block. So we're having this order block create at this level, whilst we'll be expecting price to hold on that order block. So we said a bearish order block is the last bullish candle before what? Before a downward movement. So in this case, you can literally see that this particular level here, we'll be expecting price to hold on this level if price is what? Is retracing backward. So if price is retracing, we'll be expecting price to hold on this order block, trace back to this level, and then we continue bearish. But in this case, price will fail to hold on that order block. So leading to what? To a structure break or an order block disrespectful. So price break this particular level, we expect price to trace back to this level, this level, and then we continue moving bullish. So this is how a breaker block looks like. So these are the two types of what? Of breaker block we have. And to take trades using this particular approach, we just don't take trade using this blindly. You wait for price to come into this zone and give you a lower time frame shift in market structure before you take a trade. For example, let's use the bullish breaker block first to give an example. So for example, if we have price fail to hold on that order block, we wait to see a retracement on the lower time frame. So if price get to this level on the lower time frame, so we wait to see price to break this inner structure. So after breaking that inner structure, then a market structure has shaped there. So you wait for a retracement at this level before you take a trade. And this is the secret of what? Of taking a trade using a breaker block. And using this particular approach helps you to minimize your what? Your losses and maximize your profit. So the same approach when it comes to what? To the bullish side or to the bearish side. So this is our what? Our bearish order block. So if price break through this level, we have price giving us a retracement back to the breaker block in the lower time frame. So expect price to tap tap into this level, give us a market structure shift, and give us a retracement. Then we take a trade from there, then we continue moving on, moving bullish. This is how you show way to see a market structure shift in the smaller time frame. So let's move into the chart to identify the breaker blocks on the live market. You can apply this approach in any currency pair or indices and futures. So let's move into the live market to identify that. All right, this is now our live chart, and this is gold 1 hour time frame. So let's try to identify a breaker blocks around these levels. Remember, one of the criteria is for it were to clear liquidity before what? Before leading to a structure break or failing to take an order block. So we have an example here which we can use here. So in this case, you can literally see that when price is moving to an upside, what happens? You can see in this level, when price is moving to an upside, right? Give this retracement, create this low, create this particular high here, and then this one, price supposed to hold on this level. So in this case, this is an example of what? Of a bearish breaker block. So price supposed to hold on this level, then continue moving bullish. But price fails to hold on that particular block. Rather, it leads to a what? To this structure break. So since it leads to this structure break here, and then we have a break of structure here, a break of structure to the downside around this level. So when price fails to hold, when price give this, then fail to hold on that level. So what do we have? Price now break that order block, which is this particular level. So this is the order block. So when price fails to hold it, what happens? Price moved higher, come back to retest on that level before moving, right? So in trading breaker block, you can't see when it comes to the live market, you can't see it as how we draw or we sketch it on the textbook structure. So you need to open your eyes very well before you can literally get it. So if you look at this particular one to as well, this is also what? A breaker block. So price move below to take this particular level here. Price move, take this level here, take that liquidity or break that structure to the downside, and then we have our order block here. Yeah, you can see that. So you have our order block there, which is this particular doji. That was the last bullish candle before that downward movement. So price comes back to retest this level before moving toward to an upside. So this is also an example of what? Of a bearish order block, a breaker block rather. So this particular level, this is also an example. As I told you, price take off this level. When price take this level, it breaks structure to the downside, right? So since price breaks structure to the downside, giving us a break of structure, and this particular candle was the last bullish candle before price breaking the structure. So price has price supposed to test this, but it fails to hold it. then later price gets to what? Price retraces back to that level and started moving what? Moving bullish to an upside. So in this scenario, we have a multiple of what? A multiple example of a bullish, a bearish breaker blocks. So let's now find examples of what? Of a bullish breaker blocks. Let's see how we are going to find some, or where we are going to find some here. A bullish breaker block. So in this case, we'll be expecting to see price to take a liquidity beneath, above, and then what? And then later fail to what? Fail to retest. If you see this particular one that we have here, this is this is a this is what we call the mitigation block. So I'll make a different video showing you how to identify a mitigation block. But for now, let's look on how we can literally identify these blocks. So now we have we have the block here, that is the bullish breaker block, the last bearish candle before the downward movement. So price take this high, giving us a liquidity sweep or a break of structure to an upside, right? So when price did that, it leave this block beneath. It leave this particular block beneath, and then we use this as our level. Then price moved back to retest this level before what? Before continuing to the downside. Price moved, tap into the tip of it, and then move bearish. So that's an example of what? Of a bearish breaker block. This one is a bullish or breaker block. The ones we have earlier was the bearish breaker block. So you can literally move into your chart any market, either being good USD or Bitcoin. It works in all the pairs, so you can literally use it to modify your entrance when it comes to the ICT or the SMC trading. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop a new educative content like this. And make sure you leave your comment in the comment section. I'll get to solve or to answer all your comments. I'm a Forex.